There is a tax-free gift limit that you can give money to whoever you want, really. Every person can give up to $17,000 this year for 2023 to anyone they choose to give to without worrying about paying any federal gift tax on that or messing with their lifetime exclusion for gifts. So if you're married, you can give $17,000. Your spouse can give $17,000. So you could give a total of $34,000 to your child. Now, if they have a spouse, each of you could give $17,000 to the spouse, and so on if you have grandchildren, and so on and so forth. If you find yourself with an overabundance in your latter years, or even, I guess, in your younger years, and you want to be generous to your children and help them out, that's a good way to do it. Now, the things that I would caution you in there is, one of the things, sometimes I find people whose hearts are so for their children, they want to give to them, and perhaps they don't necessarily have the means to do that. So what I would say is make sure, your primary responsibility, if you've raised children and they are out of the house and they are financially independent, at that point we have to turn our kids over to the Lord, and we have to let them rely on the Lord just like we did, to meet our needs. So your primary responsibility, I think at that point, once you've raised your children and they're out of the house, is to take care of those under your roof. So that is you and your surviving spouse. And I think that you want to make sure that you don't become a burden on the children by not stewarding the resources that you have well. The other thing that you should consider is whether or not the money that you're going to gift to them will be a help or a hindrance. So money can certainly be a stumbling block if it falls into immature hands. And so you want to make sure that you're not perpetuating financial irresponsibility if your kids haven't been responsible and you're trying to step in and help them out in that way. But all of those decisions, all of our money decisions should be prayed about. So we should take those to the Lord and ask Him exactly what He wants us to do with His stuff, not only right now, but as we're thinking about our estate plans as well.